Real Life Street Stars. NLE motherfucking Choppa in the building, brother.
Yes, sir.
Man, for all these niggas ain't knowing, deaf, dumb, stupid, living up under the smallest rock.
Mm-hmm.
Tell these niggas where you from.
Memphis, Tennessee, East Memphis, Cottonwood. Tatted on me.
Amen. Now, before we get all the way into it, we just want to get a little brief synopsis of your growing up and how you got into the music.
How I got into music, I was explaining earlier today that, like, you know what I'm saying, I had a tough time with being vocal with the problems I went through, like anything I was facing, whether it was depression, anxiety, just common stuff that I didn't want to come to my parents with or friends who. And I just feel like when I started writing songs and making music, it started to work as a therapy for me. So, you know what I'm saying, whatever I needed to come to, whoever I needed to come to, I got it out to the mic.
Man, you was young too. How many other kids around you do you feel was going through like depression, anxiety like you were going through?
I think every kid go through it, you know what I'm saying? I just embraced it. And found poetry within it. But I feel like everybody goes through it, you know what I'm saying? It's not even, I feel like I hate to put a name on it like depression, anxiety or anything. At the end of the day, it's just being human. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel that because, I'm saying, from things you go through, you gotta go through stuff to be able to grow, and I feel like that's all it is.
As a young man, is that something you talk about with your partners as far as being open with them, or niggas?
See, I ain't really know how to word it or put it, because at the end of the day, when you feel some type of way, 9 times out of 10, you don't really know why you feel that way. You don't know the exact reason, because it varies from everything. You know, it could be something at home, it could be something in school, it could be something in the streets, it could be something from a friend, it could be something from a female. You know what I'm saying? Everything, all that stuff, and it just mixed into one thing. You know what I mean? But with that being said, like, I ain't never really, I thought you were saying something about the mic. But nah, with that being said, like, nah, I ain't never really come to nobody but, you know what I'm saying, my pen, my pad, and the mic, you know what I'm saying, the booth.
Man, that's what's up, man. I remember telling them guys, man, I was watching YouTube one day. You know how, like, you just watching videos and go next, and Shotter's Flow 2 popped up. That's how I got introduced to you.
Oh, yeah, for real.
And one thing that stood out was, like, the flow, but the video was edited a certain way back then that it, like, most videos wasn't.
Yeah.
Was that, like, the plan of, like, I'm going to do the videos a certain way with the music, like, to stand out?
I just wanted everything to be crazy. That was, like, the one word, like, you know what I'm saying, the song, crazy. The lyrics, crazy, flow, crazy. The effects, the video, crazy. You know what I'm saying? I wanted everything to be just surrounded by that one word, because I feel like once you lay the format down with the song, which is the bass, I feel like everything else that comes acquired with it got to be the same flow of it. So I feel like it got to stand out just as much as the song, the video do, the edits do, who's in it, what we doing while we in it, are we turning up, are we dancing, whatever. So I feel like that was just the look I went for real, and it just kind of to me.
How many shotters you think you gonna do?
Shotta Flow, I really start with 6. The last one I just put out is currently working. It's currently #2 music video in the world right now. By the end of this week, it'll be #1. And so, like, I feel like with that being said, my only request is for me to do another one, is just get Lil Wayne on it. When I get Wayne on it, I'll stop.
Amen. What was your favorite bars in Shotta 6? I'm gonna tell you mine.
In Shotta Flow 6, I ain't gonna lie, it varies, like, from 4 bars to, like, it's so many. Like, one of my favorite flow in the bar segment of one of them, I was like, I got a bitch and she really too thick. She be throwing her fist when she ain't getting dick, really making me sick. But she do this one trick when she split on her dick, got me coming so quick, and she still like a tick, and her throw like a crick, got me hard as a brick, so I shot me a flick. Hey, she my dog like Vic. Hey, do what I say, say. There was 8 bars right there, but it was like, the flow was crazy. Like,
nah, when you said that, I'm gonna jump in the crowd and I'm rocking my jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
Reach for it, I'm gonna need a trial in the jewelry.
Yeah, trial in the jewelry.
I am a rapper, but I'm also security.
Yeah, for real,
you
for real. And that's my security guard right here. He'll tell you, like, my security guard, he be with me, he had to stop me from fucking motherfuckers. So he like, yo, this my job. So, you know what I'm saying? We don't fuck something up together. So, you know what I'm saying? At the same time,
Man.
Yeah, I'm an artist, and we, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta
man
be
first, for real. Hypothetically, man, if you do get Wayne on the track, man, he fuck with shotters and he don't go as hard as you expect, would you tell Wayne to redo that hoe?
Man, well, I'm gonna let you know something, bro. Honestly, that ain't even a thought, because you can go to every feature that man ever did in his life and he rocked it. I don't know no bad feature from bro.
Right.
So I know when he hear my energy, he gonna want to go crazy. So I ain't even never think of it because I just knew I just know how hard he go.
Yeah.
Man, now you touched down in Dallas, man, and we've done a lot of hubs, man. But I might been the first artist that actually went through and shook everybody's hand in the conference room and actually tapped
you gotta
in.
Be that person.
Yeah, I felt like, man, like you always talk about energy, and you displayed that right then and there. Where does that come from? Where does that humbleness come from?
Gratefulness, being grateful. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's one thing that a lot of artists just stir from. You know what I'm saying? People ain't gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? It's raining and shit. It's a snowstorm coming. Y'all ain't have to come. It could have been one person in there. You know what I'm saying? But it was a bunch of everybody. It probably could have been even more people with just, the storm, but I was grateful for everybody in that room. You know what I'm saying? And that's what goes far with me. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all could have been doing anything. People got kids out here. People got responsibilities. People's mom might be sick. You know what I'm saying? People's brother might just pass away. Whatever you go through, but you chose to come through to see me. That's always a privilege to me. You know what I'm saying? This shit is major. Mm-hmm.
So let's say you're having a bad day, because I know you're big on energy. What are some things that you would do normally to shift your energy if the day is not going how you planned it?
Listen to music, meditation. Meditation, I got to the point where I implement meditation if everything is just feel like it's falling. You know what I'm saying? I done got so good with meditation that I use it in moderation because I know when I really, really need it. So meditation and just getting away from whatever just disturbed me that got me, you know what I'm saying, off focus or got me in the mood, like how mama was steady laughing and I can't even focus on what I'm finna say. You know what I'm saying? She gotta get out the room. So just getting away from it.
I was just finna say, because meditation is so hard because it's like all your distractions become times 10. So how did you learn to just hone in on your thoughts?
Embracing it, feeling it, knowing that some thoughts come to you for a reason. Like a person was just telling me today, he was like, man, when I meditate, the first thing that come to me is what I'm gonna do today. Well, maybe you're not a good planner. Maybe you always the next day you fumbling, you know what I'm saying, plan out your day. Probably that's what it is. And guess what? When you embrace that thought, the next time you meditate, you won't be thinking about what you're gonna do today because you already planned, you know what I'm saying? So, and another thing with it too is just meditation is not for the mind to be quiet. Meditation is for you to understand the thoughts that come to you and embrace them, you know what I'm saying, and see how you attack them. Another way I deal with it to keep them at a content state is just focusing on my breathing, counting how many breaths I inhale, counting how many I hold, and counting how many I exhale, you know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking of your mom, it's well known that, she is your manager. She travels with you and things like that. And you seem like a man with a lot of discipline. But of course, you're still a very young, successful man. So how do you deal with traveling and the fun, turn up, lit times with your mom around? Are y'all cool like that?
She be more lit than me, bro. I don't do nothing. I just be chilling. She be more lit than me. I be the one chilling. So on me, so it's really none. I mean, I be sober, so half of the time I'm really boring. I'm like a grandpa. You know what I'm saying? She did turn up one, so shit.
Was it you wanting her as your manager or her saying she's gonna manage you?
I wanted her as my manager.
Yeah.
I knew I ain't want nobody else to be my manager. I got trust issues. I've been like that since I came out the womb. You know what I'm saying? I can't trust nobody to handle my money that I never knew. I can't trust nobody to handle my business I never knew. But I do know I've been growing up, man. The first time I seen 100,000 large was from her.
There you
go. I know she had them. I know she knew what to do with it. So, you know what I'm saying? I went to her with it.
That's crazy, man. It's a different time from the New Edition days. It's a different time.
No, for real.
Man, I know you started rapping 8 months before you really popped, man. At the time of, what was your song that you knew that you had this thing before the world kind of knew who NLE Choppa was?
Shot of Flow. I was writing that shit in my bedroom, you know what I'm saying? Music, volume all the way up on my TV, playing it through YouTube, bumping to it, writing it down. You know what I'm saying? I was writing it, my sister in the next room, she used to come banging on my door, turn this shit off. Fuck you, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you, this a hit, you know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, she'll go tell Pops, man, Pop, tell him turn that shit off. And all they, But he'll come upstairs, want to do it. I'm like, man, I just need a few minutes. Just let me do a few more minutes. I turn it off and start back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I wrote that song in 2 days and and the pressure that was under it, writing it was extremely intensified. You got sister banging on your door, you got pop banging on your door. You know what I'm saying? I was contemplating dropping out of school. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot going on, and all the pressure and that heat made a diamond for real.
Now, I was gonna say one of the things that was big at the time was you and United Masters. Like I remember them pushing you almost like the face of the new independence.
For real.
How did that situation come together? You know what I'm saying? And what was it like? It was truly like an independent situation?
It was truly independent. It just came about with playing it safe. I met with every label except like 2. You know what I'm saying? There's over like 30 to 40 labels from major to little. And within me meeting with everybody, like everybody was offering this, 3 million, 2 million, whatever, whatnot, but boom. It was 360 deals. It was slaves contracts. So I'd make 3 million, but how I'm gonna be able to recoup if I can't even drop when I want to? Because the money ain't nothing but a loan. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay that shit back anyway. So they paying you with your own money anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's never about how much money I'm finna get up front. It's about, will I be able to stay in this range to recoup so I can keep making money? Can I stay hot? So I bet it on myself. I said, fuck y'all, I ain't finna do that because that's a 360. I came to United Masters, kept my masters, and took 150K. I recouped that 150K in like less than like a month or 2 with just Shadow Flow. I came and dropped more hits, 6 to 7 more hits that I got plaques for to this day, to the point where the label was like, I think we need to get this young nigga what he need. And they gave me my masters, they gave me the money, they gave me a label, they gave me creative control, and right now I got a partnership with Warner just all those 4 things. I still got my label, I got my masters, I can if I wake up and say, nigga, I want to drop a tape today, I'm gonna drop that tape today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do it, creative control, and I feel like that's all you need as an artist, and run deep, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without my whole team, for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy, because I mean, you was young. How young was you?
I was 16.
You was thinking like that already?
I mean, like, shit, I was always thinking like that, but like I said, I can't take all the credit, for sure. Like, Mom Deuce, you know what I'm saying? She used to always tell me, be patient. I wanted to sign. I'm like, yo, I want to sign with them. I think this would be cool. But like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is deeper than, you know, just making music and thinking everybody buddy. You got to read that fine print and let them know everything.
With you being 16 and thinking of dropping out of school, if you could just shit on one teacher right now, what teacher, like just the one that just didn't believe in you, which one was that you'd be like, man, listen.
Man, I gotta go with my principal that suspended me every time I sat in that office, Mr. Barrett. Mr. Barrett, I ain't never been the type of person to be like, you know what I'm saying?
But just step out on him, you know?
But I ain't never fuck with dude, honestly. Like, he ain't never. I'm a guy, like, I'm a good person. Like, if I do something, it really gotta be a reason. And sometimes I do fuck up, I slip up, but I'm accountable. I take accountability for it, and I make sure I don't have another fuck up. Probably like a week later I might. But like, the type nigga I am, I'm not gonna be perfect. Yeah. But I ain't never get benefit of the doubt from Mr. Bear. But I wish all blessings to him, but I just want to let him know that I just knew walking in your office, it wasn't no hope. I was getting suspended. So
I might buy the school. Yeah. Man, you was in the XXL class of 2020, man, during COVID. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts as far as on the class that you was with and that you was involved in, and you know, yourself and your career and their careers as of right now? Man,
shout out to Polo G. Shout out to Lil Tjay. Yeah. Shout out to on the women's side. Shout out to Latto. Yeah. Shout out Rod Wave. You know what I'm saying? Our class was stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm down there forgetting some, and I don't even want to forget. But it wasn't. Yeah, Jack Harlow. It was crazy. I feel like it was the best class in a while. And what's crazy, why I can't really remember everybody, is how they did it. It wasn't everybody was together because the pandemic was just being, you know, it was young. So like, we went in with like groups of 4s. I was with Rod, Lil Tjay, Chica, and that was like about it. It was just me and them 3. And yeah, I feel like, but the class, you got Ruby Rose. No, Ruby Rose wasn't on our class, but our class was just perfect. It was crazy, yeah.
Now you got a new album out, Me Versus Me. Mm-hmm. You know, and we just all debuted it, and it's a lot of songs that stood out, but they're jumping, the thumbing. Like, what made you come up with that concept to stutter on a track? You know, and then you reached out to, you know, Polo G, which is another young cat in the game. Honestly,
I just feel like it was something unique. You know what I'm saying? When a thought and idea came to me, it just let me know like there was something crazy, because at the end of the day, And still to this day, I haven't really heard anybody stutter on a beat. You know, I never really heard it. It's not to my knowledge that it happened. So like I felt like it was something original for me, and it was like originality that was really showed on that track. And to have Polo to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying, I just feel it was perfect. It was like that glue that stuck together and just made it what it was. And you know what I'm saying, I'm still grateful to it. I tell Polo every day I appreciate him, because I feel like out of everybody that I done work with, everybody in this industry, he's one of the realest cats I ever dealt with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he got the same upbringing, the same people around him, his pops around him, his mama around him. You know what I'm saying? He got family, he's family oriented. So I can see why we rock with each other. We got morals and boundaries and respect and principles we all stand on. And I just feel like he a good dude. Fuck with him for real.
Now, usually you get a project like a Me versus Me when you've been in the game for an extended period of time, because it shows the growth between then and now, but you doing it early. Do you feel like your growth has been that exponential to this point?
Well, my growth been rapid. My growth is so fucking, it's at so much of a rapid pace that that the fans gotta catch up to me. I'm sitting on like 600 songs. I'm sitting on like 20, 30 albums. Cause I was a studio junkie when I was first coming out. I sucked at first, but now I can't say that. I can say every time I walk out the studio, I got a hit for sure. Like on God, like it's never like a question about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm mastering different sounds. I mastered the trap easily. I can go in and make a trap song in like an hour with just me writing it, the verse, 2 verses, 16 bars, whatever. Give me an hour tops, it's done and it's a hit. But now I can venture off and I can make love songs. I can make the vibe music. I can do it because I work my ass off for it. My work ethic was crazy. It's still crazy.
And shout out some of the producers on Me versus Me.
For real, it went dumb. Shout out to my producer, signed to me, Beats by Draco the Kid, whatever you want to call him. He did Youngest to Do It, which is my favorite song. He did Goddamn Stomping, which is another one of my favorite hype songs. You know what I'm saying? He worked his ass off and he deserved it, for real.
Who was on Still Hood?
Still Hood.
Yeah, who was on there? You remember?
Cash Money AP.
Ooh.
You and Cash Money, man.
We like a duo.
Yo, boy.
Yeah, we gotta do a tape, like for real.
Nah, for real.
Now AP, he crazy, and what's crazy, bro from France. Like I be sending a lot of the samples and shit to him, like, and I be letting him know. He be like, bro, what part of the sample you want? I be like, nigga, the best part. You don't know this song? Like, bro, no, you gotta let me know. Like,
he really don't know what's going on.
Like on God, and every time, like he really don't know some of the songs, like some of the real classes he really don't know. But when I need samples, he doing for me, and he doing perfect, as if like, you know what I'm saying? He know the song, he know the feel of it. Like I'm a Dog, he did I'm a Dog. Gucci,
yeah,
nigga from France. He'll walk in this motherfucker, you be like, nigga, you did I'm a Dog. Do you know what you produced? He wouldn't even know. But he do it, he hard.
And then on Youngest to Do It, man, I like that song, like you said, because I feel like we got to know a little bit about you on that song.
Yeah, life.
Your life, you know what I'm saying, what you came up from, you know what I'm saying? Talk about, I remember you putting out a tweet about being positive and doing some positive things. And from then on, we've seen you just completely just take it up a notch from doing holistic, treatments and herbs and everything. Like, talk about that journey of just making that switch.
Being a light, just being me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, being yourself. A lot of people scared to be that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas try to hold on to a certain image or persona and make people view them as like, oh, nigga, I ain't street. You ain't thugging no more. You ain't did this. Like, what? I done did everything I had to do in that situation, in that environment. Anything I rap about that I did rap about, I either did, will do, saw it happen, whatever, heard it, whatever. So like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we get in this position to grow from all that shit. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. They get stagnant and realize and think they still gotta preach that same lifestyle that people 9 times out of 10 you ain't living. You know what I'm saying? I'd be a fool to say I'm still out here in cars, hot cars, doing drills, shooting at motherfuckers. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's naive. Like, but what I can say I am trying to do is change people's lives now. Let them know that, like, you know what I'm saying? You can live that, but just know when you get a blessing like this, an opportunity like this, don't blow that shit. You know what I'm saying? Be that light for people. You know what I'm saying?
What would you say health-wise is one of the biggest mistakes that people are making? Just
health-wise?
Yeah.
Just on the foods you consume. Just really, that's where all diseases come from. Just food. You know what I'm saying? Just the foods you consume. Know your body. I'd be wrong if I say everybody meant to be vegan. I'd be wrong if I say everybody meant to eat meat. But just know what you resonate with. Know if you damn near diabetic, you don't supposed to be eating this or sweets. Just know how your body react. And I feel like food food is like the biggest, down there one of the biggest killers in the world. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of motivation speech would you give a little fat kid who love cake?
Fat kid that love cake.
Yeah, how would you get him off that goddamn cake?
Get him off. I don't know. I mean, just do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Do what's best for you. How long you want to live? You know what I'm saying? What you want to be? Like where you see yourself 20 years from now? Do you see yourself alive? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that it's crazy. A lot of people don't realize shit until they encounter death. And I'm gonna let you know, like death is something that you don't want to encounter. You know what I'm saying? I done been face to face with it. It's something you can't control. It's something that's out of your control. It don't matter what you do, you can't control that motherfucker. If it's your time to go, it's your motherfucking time to leave this earth. And that is uncomfortable with me. So I'm gonna do whatever I can do to make sure that if it's something I can control before it gets to that point, I'm gonna control it. Cause I know when it get there, shit out my hands. Yeah.
We want to talk about the dances. Now, you've been the center of plenty of memes and videos and viral dances.
Yeah.
Are these dances things that you like think through, or is it just I'm in the moment and this is what I'm feeling and then this is what comes out?
This dance, it all comes from culture, where I'm from, Memphis. That's what we do, you know what I'm saying? Any dance you see me do is because of Memphis. If you see me do this, it's because of P. Fizzle hitting the chicken. If you see me kicking my leg doing the shoe, it's because of Block Boy JB. You see me juking, it's because of Ray is a monster. Ray is a beat, it's just Memphis OGs. If you see a nigga moving like this, just juking. Everything is Memphis. I'm a culture baby. You know what I'm saying? That's where I come from. That's all I seen growing up.
I think it was the video with you and Yellow Beezy.
Yeah.
That nigga stopped. That nigga had to stop and be like, this nigga, that nigga in there. Like, nigga, I would love to see that same, like, cause Dallas had his own dance culture too, you know what I'm saying, back in the early 2000s. And you know, it's good to see that energy back, you know, just back with you. Now I had a question with Me Versus Me. I know you probably seen that movie Us. If you yourself pulled up at your door stop, what you doing? You gonna fight or flight? If you had to face yourself, like on the movie Us, whatever.
You said pull up where?
If you like on the movie Us, if you met you at your doorstop, is it gonna be fight or flight?
What fight or flight mean? What the flight?
Like, it mean, like you gonna fight yourself, or you gonna be like, all right, man, I'm gonna let this go.
The old me?
The old you, yeah.
I'm letting this shit go. That young nigga.
So you know what that come with.
That young nigga had his damn body.
You know what that come with.
That young nigga down there out 2 perks somewhere right now, mad as a motherfucker looking for a body. I'm straight on him. I'm good. I know discipline now. I don't want it with him. For real.
You said at one point you were banned from performing in Houston?
I was banned from it. I did some shit with Live Nation. I was performing. It got into some shit. A whole like little fight happened. Guns was drawn. Police was brought out. Everything got to that point, and I just realized that I was never booked in the Houston or Dallas market after that till late last year.
Yeah, and then you were also talking about the Houston and Dallas market and why you liked it so much. What is it about the Houston and Dallas area that
culture, just in general. Like, you can go to Vegas, but you know what I'm saying, no disrespect to Las Vegas, but it's not culture. Nobody's really, most people that's from Vegas ain't from Vegas. They migrated there, but you know what I'm saying, people here, you can be like, nigga be 30 years old, be like, yeah, my great grandma stayed in this house, this the trap now. You know what I'm saying? That's culture, because like, that's something that your ancestors was there, you know, from periods of time, like people generations grew here, and it's still going on. So that's one thing with cities that you resonate with, is culture. Memphis has it, Dallas, Houston has it, Louisiana has it, New York and LA has it. It's culture. Any places that's real culturous to me, I feel like I gravitate to, because it's just something different. Got your own thing. That's why people love Memphis. Music, they love all that shit, because that's just how we is.
Now your Ad-libs. You got this one that I didn't even know I knew about it until I listened to Beatbox.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How long did it take you to come up with your ad-lib? Or how many did you try before you like, yeah, I'm just gonna rock with this one?
Man, look, I honestly, just whatever sounds I heard growing up, I implemented it. I come from Memphis, bro. We hear gunshots every day. know what I'm saying? It's prominent. It don't matter if you in the suburbs, you in the most tucked in place, you gonna hear it. So I feel like everything a part of my sound just came from my environment. Like, you know what I'm saying? How automatic is, you know what I'm saying? How the Glock go, pop, pop, pop. And no, it's just whatever you try to implement it in the song. If you speaking on the Glock, you gonna pop, pop, pop in the background, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know what everything is. You know how it is, you know what I'm saying? It's just you.
Man, on beatbox, man, y'all end up wrecking the car in the video, man. What the fuck
It was my
happened?
fault.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I was supposed to be making a U-turn to come down to hit more donuts in the wide open space.
Yeah.
But in the midst of me doing the U-turn, I said, let me bust this left real hard and have this bitch moving sideways. But I've been doing donuts all day with the car. The tires were bald. And it was raining too, so it was slippery a little bit. So I hit that bitch and I got to turning that bit. And I'm like, all right, turn the other way. By the time I get to turning it, that bitch wasn't turning. It was still going the way that I initially turned. And it was like I was zooming into a tree and I hit it. It was like, it just got closer and closer. I wanted to hit brakes, but I'm like, nigga, I'm having skills. I know what I'm doing. This bitch gonna turn. That bitch ain't turning though, I ain't no way. It didn't turn.
Now, of course, it's okay when you wreck a car because you can pay for the shit.
Mm-hmm.
But Meek Mill said he don't let no homeboys drive his cars because they ain't got the money to pay for none of this shit.
For sure.
Do you let your homeboys ride any of your whips?
I let them ride like the car, like, hell yeah. I only trust one nigga driving, this bro right there, C-Great, back there. He only, that nigga, we done been through some shit with him behind the wheel, so I know he'll get me to where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? And he a real good driver, nigga. Sometimes he'll push the Rolls Royce like that bitch a Hellcat. I had to, hey, cut. Hey, I don't care. Hey, look, I hit him with, I don't care what little baby said in that song, he ain't driving Miss Daisy. I'm Miss Daisy, driving this motherfucker slow.
Slow and steady.
You know what I mean? But that nigga, he a driver, bro. He been driving his whole life. That's the only nigga I trust driving. This nigga get in gaps. He get in, you know, y'all be seeing the videos when niggas be recording them going in and out of gaps.
Yeah.
That's him.
He doing
That's him. He doing that.
He doing too much.
He doing that with a truck. My nigga, a truck.
Oh, yeah,
my nigga.
You gotta make a YouTube. You gotta make a YouTube.
Hell no, he be going too ham.
Now, $1 million, man, you had said something as far as the levels you trying to get to in life, man. You said you would like to get to Drake level.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I'm there. I'm gonna be there.
And with that being said, you said you would love to get there and still stay the same. Stay you, who you came in the game as.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel like that's possible? The way the industry is.
Man, hell yeah, it's possible. Cause I know me. I know myself now. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? When I was 16, I didn't really know who I was. No, I just knew I knew I was up. I knew I was on, but I didn't know who I was as a person. I didn't know like the impact I had. I didn't know that a simple thank you, a simple handshake, go forward with people. I didn't know that. Now I know. So I know to be that same person, because at the end of the day, that's one thing I'm uncomfortable with. And this, you know what I'm saying? He got what he got. Now he's just a shit popper. He don't care about his community or doing all this. Like, I stand on real principles and morals. Like, I feel like I'm entitled to do that, because at the end of the day, that's where my soul, my purpose resonate with, helping and healing. So whatever room I'm in, I'm gonna be the same person, same dude. Once I realize who I am, I gotta be that same person in every room. If not, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that ain't me. If I feel I'm not gonna be the same person in every room, I don't even come, because I don't even want nobody to see that side of me when I am down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be up, you know what I'm saying? I want every time you see me, it's light. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you're still kind of new to the game, but you reach levels that most people have been decades in trying to get to. Can you separate the real from the fake? Do you feel like you kind of have that, you know, in tune as far as just reading the room, reading people?
You got to. Hell yeah, it's for sure here. Like, it's something I've been had. It's just something I never listened to into my intuition. I never really listened to it. Tried to be like, nah, shake it off with my thoughts, but whatever your mind telling you, whatever it is about a motherfucker, it's right. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, God is in you. He's with you every step of the day. He's seeing you signs throughout that motherfucker, for sure.
If you could talk about it, man, what would you say is the fakest thing that's happened to you while you been in NLE Choppa?
Fakest thing that happened to me? Honestly, man, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Can't even go through.
It just, I don't know, like, the mindset I have, I feel like if something was fake to happen to me, it just was meant to be. So I don't really just, if I would have thought about it, if you would have asked me that and I would have had my answer off top, it mean it's something I'm dwelling on. I ain't dwelling on nothing. Like, I'm cool with anything. Everything meant to be with me.
So you mentioned you got a vegan food truck.
Vegan food truck.
Let's talk about that. It's in Memphis. What's the name of it?
This can't be vegan.
Okay, so
when
what?
you eat it, that's what you're gonna say. This can't be vegan.
That's what's up. Like, what's some of the things on the menu?
We got some tacos. We got the mac and cheese. That shit's so bomb. We got the Camelot Alfredo. We got some good shit. We got shout out to DJ Janty. Shout out to Janty. She got her own custom lemonade. She make in house. Crazy strawberry lemonade. Yeah, it's real good.
Now we know that a lot of things can be made vegan, but what is one thing that cannot be emulated into vegan? Like it ain't gonna work. That you enjoy, but you can't get it vegan.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even think it's anything. I done made chicken. We done made chicken out of mushrooms. We done got sliced portobello mushrooms, put batter in it, season it like chicken, put breaded crumbs on it, fry that motherfucker in some sesame oil or grapeseed oil, and motherfucker come out like chicken.
Damn, you sound like you know how to cook.
Nah, for real. For real, shit come like chicken. We done made nigga done made rotel. My nigga C Grape, he do it all. He handyman. He drive, he cook, he on standby with the burner, he do everything. You know what I'm saying? He done made yeah, he the MVP. Nigga made vegan rotel, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like anything is possible because at the end of the day, that was the natural way of eating. That's how we supposed to really eat. You know what I'm saying? Our teeth ain't, we ain't got carnivore teeth. We got teeth made to eat, you know what I'm saying? Plants and shit.
That's facts. Talk to him. Now I gotta ask you, man, Valentine's Day is coming, man. I just want NLE Choppa's thoughts on polygamy versus monogamy. And
thoughts on polygamy. I feel like I just feel like I'm a king, and I just know how my ancestors and my I know how a lot of empires lived back in the day. I know how the Aztec empires. I know how the Roman empires, how all these empires strive so well, and that was out the simple fact of like using villages, using a lot of people to be able to raise whatever you're trying to raise. And one thing with polygamy is why I believe in polygamy is because not a lot of people misconstrue it and be like, oh damn nigga, you got 6 wives? You fucking, oh, that nigga, you pimping. Like, nah, that ain't what it is. Like, you just don't know. This wife bring in, she one of the breadwinners. She bring this in. This wife, she teach my child. This wife, she clean, cook, and be able to, you know what I'm saying, make sure dinner served on time. And I feel like as men, we put a lot on women. You know what I'm saying? I watched my mother have a lot on her plate because at the end of the day, she was trying to be mama, daddy. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to be businessman, businesswoman, everything all in one. And I realized how much of a toll it took on her. So I feel like whatever you can do, if I'm gonna be a real nigga, I'm gonna try to do whatever I can to make sure my priority ain't stress. Let's implement somebody that can help you do certain shit instead of putting everything on you. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't do it all either. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
Now, I hear the benefits, but do you think you could put up with all them different attitudes?
You just gotta find, submissive. Being submissive is what gonna make that, you know what I'm saying, possible. Not having sex with all of them is what's gonna make that possible. A lot of shit come from sex. You ever have a relationship with somebody business-wise and she was always good, but the moment you fucked her, it was like everything went wrong? You know what I'm saying? You can't stick your dick in everything. You gotta know who gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, who values more than that to just sex, you know what I'm saying?
Before we get out of here, I got one more question. Me versus me. Let's say I'm stressing, I'm going through some things in my life. I'm having different thoughts, bad thoughts, negative thoughts. Maybe I want to hurt myself. What is a song on this project that would lead me from that?
Me versus me that would lead you from hurting yourself. Shit, it can vary. It depends on what mood you're trying to accomplish. Cause I'd be lying to say if I got a song on there, I got a song in my vault though that'll treat to a person therapeutically that's going through depression. But I feel like just a simple like a hype song that'll uplift somebody, make them want to dance. Like simply Shot of Flow 6 or Push It, and just watching the video of it. Watching me smile, you know what I'm saying, sometimes can make others smile. So
I'm just curious, man. Who was your favorite superhero growing up and why?
Superman.
Why so?
Cause he could do everything. I just didn't like the way he died. How he could die from a fucking.
How you die from that?
Yeah.
You didn't survive all this.
Yeah.
You survived all this.
Yeah, Superman. The lasers out the eyes, the strength. He could fly. He had a Jerry curl. You know. I feel like he was cool.
Hey man, you got any shout outs?
Man, shout out to Polo G, shout out to G Herbo, shout out to Moneybag Yo, shout out to Young Thug for being a part of Me Versus Me. Shout out to my producers from Cash Money AP to Chase the Money, to Draco, to OG Parker, everybody that was a part. I'm missing a few, but I'd be lying to say I know everybody that was on that bit. But you know what I'm saying? I just appreciate y'all and I appreciate my fans. Big shout out to y'all because y'all doing everything y'all can to make sure my career is going in a positive light. So thank y'all, man. Love, much love.
You already know what time it is. NLE Choppa. Man, we thank you so much for taking your time to come talk to us, brother. Man, we love everything you're doing, your light, you're shining, man. The message you pushing, brother. Hey, we salute you. Me versus me, out. Shot of 6, out. Shot of Flow 6, out. You are a real life street star.
Let's go. Thank you, love. Appreciate you.
Shout out Reallyfe street stars, nigga. Move.